Y'all ready for this?
She's back! Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for sticking with me through my long absence, but my family and I really needed to go to the beach. For those of you that don't know, my husband works for an airline company, so we travel pretty much as often as we can. This time we woke up one day and we were like, we got to go to the beach. And I've got the beautiful tan lines to prove it. So you may have noticed some things have changed on my videos. I've been playing with my lighting and my backgrounds a little bit. So let me know down in the comments how you like it, if it's a yay or a nay. I'm still really new to the YouTube community, and I'm still kind of figuring out my lighting and background situation and my filming situation. But, you know, step by step, we improve, and I hope you guys like it. Like I said, please let me know how you feel about it. So, let's open this bad boy up, because that's what you really came to see, okay? This month's theme is Beach Please, so everything is supposed to be kind of beachy themed. And once again, BoxyCharm, you are stepping it up with your packaging, guys. Like, way to not cheap out on the bubble wrap. I like you. So the first thing I see is a Tarte little coupon. It is $10 off orders over $60 on Tarte.com. And I do really love this brand, so I will definitely be using that. Now, the very first thing I'm going to pull out of the box is this right here. I'm pretty excited about this because I have never owned a Tarte eyeshadow palette. This will be my very first one, and I love Tarte as a brand. As I've said before, I think they're awesome. I love their Shape Tape. I own their foundation. They have not let me down so far, so we're going to see how this does. Now, this does retail for $36. And let's open her up and see how she looks. Oh, this packaging though. Oh my goodness, I would spend $36 just for the packaging alone. That is awesome. Goodness me. So I'm gonna open it up, and you do get a nice mirror in here, which is awesome, and it's really big, and I dig it. Now let's see, we have these shades here. It's kind of a neutral palette, which you can never have too many neutral palettes, and this is small enough that you could stick it in your purse or take with you traveling. Since I do travel a lot, and I love my Jaclyn Hill palette and I love my Juvia's Place palette, but they're not really travel friendly, so I think that this will do very well in my carry-on. So the shades are Conch Sunset. I don't know if I totally butchered that, by the way. I don't know if it's Conch, so please forgive me for my mispronunciation. I'm Southern, okay? So it's that, Sunset, Marina, Seaside, Siren, Breezy, Riptide, and Pearl. And these are so beautiful. They really are. I'm going to do a little bit of a swatch. I have small baby hands, so I'm not going to swatch them all, but I will swatch 4 or 5 of them for you. And so far, they're really creamy. So we'll see how it applies on my eyelids, because that's what we really care about, not swatches. But I just thought you would like to see the colors. Okay. So it looks like I'm only going to have room for 4. So please forgive, but these are the 4 shades that I could fit on my hand. The first color right here, which is kind of a metallic gold, is Sunset. The next one is a really nice transition shade. I think I'll be using that a lot. It's called Marina. The next one is Sunset. I'm sorry, Seaside, not Sunset. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then the last shade is Siren, which is this deep, beautiful kind of chocolate. Look, I've already got thumbprints. That's funny. But I really like this shade right here. It's kind of a brown and black, and it's a really good shade for kind of a smokier look if that's what you're going for. So the next thing that they included in the box for the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 is this little pamphlet here. and if my camera will focus. And they have 2 eye looks that you can do. There's Riptide Wing and Sunset Smoky. And I think that's pretty cool. So I'm down with that. Now, the next item in the box is this glorious pair of lashes. Now, y'all know I'm a sucker for lashes. I love me some drag lashes. But these are the Pro Eyelashes 3D cruelty-free luxe lashes up to 30 wears. I am so down with that because I go through me some lashes. So if these last 30 days or 30 uses, 30 wears, that is really good in my book. These retail for $14. And I want to take them out of the box and kind of see what they look like. Now, like I said, at the end of this unboxing, I am going to try everything on my face. That's why I just have my eyebrows and my base makeup done. But look at these lashes. They're so beautiful. They look really, really natural. They're not like too thick and they're not too thin. I think these will do very, very well. Okay, so the next item in the box is this guy right here. This is, what is this? The packaging is beautiful though. I like it. It's kind of like a neon sign on the packaging. This is the Girl Power Liquid Lipstick by the brand Beauty Crop. It retails for $14.95. And let's just take this guy out of the packaging. Ooh. This though, does it have a shade name? I'm looking for the shade name and I can't find it. Oh, I'm retarded. It's in the shade Date Night, and I think this is really pretty. I want to swatch it. I'm gonna rub off my eyeshadow that I had on there and swatch this for you guys. The doe foot applicator is really nice. It's not really flimsy. Oh, that's going to be really pretty. And it is a matte liquid lipstick, so it is going to dry matte. But that is the shade right there. It's kind of it's sort of a dusty rose color. And I really like that. I think that's going to go super awesome with our look we got that we're going to create, I should say. All right, the next thing in the box is this packaging right here. Ooh, we get a brush set, y'all. Okay, and I'm gonna sit and fiddle around with this for like 5 minutes and try to open it. So we have a chisel brush, which this I'm assuming is for like cream contour kind of a deal. That's very interesting. I tend to stay away from cream contours because, you know, as I have said before, I have a lot of skin woes with my combination to oily skin. It just doesn't work out for me. This is the pointed brush. I think this is for like powder products and blush, but it could also do some powdered contour as well. And this is lastly the crease brush, which I feel like this is probably good for like nose contour. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. We'll definitely test those out. Now the last item in the box is, it looks like an eyeliner. Ooh, it's a gel eyeliner. I love gel eyeliner. This is waterproof. I don't know about that. It retails for $15 and it is from Bella Pierre. I don't know how I feel about that. So it's this shade right here. It's not as creamy as I would like kind of a penciled liner to be. It's sort of almost has like a waxy texture to it. Like I said, I really don't know how I feel about that. But you know, in the waterline, I feel like it'll be really good, but I don't know that, me personally, I would never use like an eyeliner like this on the lid. I would probably use it in my waterline. But it's a pretty nice black. It's not as deep as I would typically like it. But I think it'll work out. So I've already got my eyelids primed. And I think the very first shade I'm going to take is Marina, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to take it on my Sigma taper blending brush and pop that on as the transition shade. Because like I said, I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. I feel like this is going to be a really nice travel palette for me. Yeah. And I'm going to take the shade Seaside right here, and I'm just going to deepen up that crease area and sort of start to create our smoky eye. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Sigma E25 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Siren, which is this deep brown shade, and just deepening up that crease area even more. And I'm going to tap off my brush a little bit because it is such a dark color. I don't want any fallout on my beautiful base makeup. Alright, so I think I'm going to go for more of a smoky-eyed effect. So I'm going to take the shade Breezy on my finger and just sort of, and this one is really creamy. I'm just going to pop that on my lid with a finger. Now I'm going to go into that shade Riptide, which it's kind of like a deep charcoal, and I'm just gonna pop that on the outer corner. Pop that on this outer corner. Me likey. Now I'm going to see how this shade on the end does. I'm going to take the shade Pearl, which is this metallic white, it looks like. This is that on my finger. And I'm just going to pop that with a pencil brush in that inner corner. I think I'm going to take the shade Siren again and run it under my lower lash line. Why do we all make that face when we're applying anything on our lower lash line? It's so funny. I do it all the time, and I feel like I look like a freaking idiot. But it's all gonna come together at the end. I'm gonna take Riptide again, and I'm just gonna pop it on the outer bottom corner and get it as close to the lash line as I possibly can. Now I'm going to take my gel eyeliner, that's the waterproof one that came in the BoxyCharm, and I'm going to pop this on the lower lash line. Not really sure how I feel about that. It's not as like I said, it's not as pigmented and creamy as I would have hoped it would be, but I guess, you know, it creates sort of the effect that we were going for. Now that the eyes are done, we're going to test out these bad boys. I'm going to start off with our chisel friend. So I'm going to take the shade the cream contour and just sort of glide it on the face with the brush. Oh, that's really thick. I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. I may end up regretting this so much later. Let's see how she blends. This may be disastrous. Holy smokes. Ooh, let's hope we can salvage that. I don't know how I feel about this brush, y'all. Like I said, let me know in the comment section below. I'm probably screwing it way up, but, you know, Nobody's perfect. So this brush reminds me a lot of the Real Techniques blush brush. I love this brush. This is good for like a subtle contour or just adding a wash of color on the cheeks. So this one is kind of pointed, whereas this one has more of a dome shape. So we'll see how that applies our blush. I think that does a pretty decent job. These brushes are super, super soft, by the way. So I do like that. They have that going for them at least. Now I'm going to dip back into that Tartiest Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to take the shade Sculpt, which is the powdered version of the contour, and I'm going to take that on our crease brush here, and I'm going to do a little nose contouring action and just kind of run that along my bridge of my nose. So I've got that on. Now we're gonna play with our lashes. Yes. Come on. Got one on. This is really pretty. They're so, I don't know. They're so like very feminine looking. Like they add such pizzazz, but yet at the same time, they're so natural, I feel like. Maybe I'm just talking crazy. Now that we spent 45 minutes trying to get our eyelashes on, let's move on to lips with my dry, crusty, and I wish I had some lip balm somewhere, but I don't. So this may look real cute. It's very pigmented and it's going on really well. It's like a moussey texture. And it smells like cupcakes. But it's like not really strong. It's like the faintest. It's like a, I know that smell. It's so familiar to me. It's just so faint and I can't put my finger on it, but it's so nice. I really, really like this look. I know it's not the most beachy thing, but it's smoky and it's dusty and it's pretty, and it reminds me kind of like seafoam, sort of. I don't really know, but so yeah, guys, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing and choosing to watch my videos and join me on this awesome unboxing. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to see more. Leave me some suggestions in the comment section on what you'd like to see next. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and you can also follow me on my latest Snapchat. I did make one of those. So if you kind of want to know what goes on in my crazy life and the process of filming my videos, or if you want to know when a video is coming out, join one of these and you will likely know what the haps is. So I shall see you next time, guys. Thanks so much. Bye.